everybody, welcome to my channel. Kind of a rainy day. Just cleaned and fired up the pellet grill. I'm going to be smoking some chicken today, and while that's cooking I'm going to be going through my turkey gear, trying to get prepared for the season. I am located on the line between WMD 23 and 26 here. Hunting. These are the zones or districts that I hunt in. They pretty much are right around the house: 23, 25, 26. But we also venture to 7, 12, 16, 22, 18, and 19. Alright, I dumped all my gear out. I'm going to start with this Avian X Hen Decoy. It's the only decoy that I use. I used to carry a Jake, but it seemed to scare more turkeys away than help me. Moving over here. This is my old bag chair. I keep it for if someone's going hunting with me. And camo burlap that's underneath it. Some more camo burlap. This is my camo clothes. It's just cheap Bass Pro Strata, I think is the camo pattern. It does the job. I don't like to spend money on warm weather camo. I carry this chair around. It folds up into a nice little package, and it actually supports my weight, so that's good. That's the little package that it fits into. Carry all kinds of zip ties. I use zip ties on the camo burlap. So whenever I strike a bird, I find a place real quick, set up my chair, then I zip tie the burlap around me. It gives me really good cover. I try to find shade with the sun at my back. It doesn't always happen that way. If I know I'm going into a strut zone that has been producing year after year, I set up before I even start calling. I carry this giant bag on my back. It's made by Voodoo Tactical. It's enough to fit all this gear in. Again, I can zip tie or I can use the molly attachments to it. Last year I carried out a 23.5 pound tom zip tied to my bag. Kind of did kick my butt. It's a lot of weight, all that gear, your shotgun and the bird. Moving our way this way. The only ammo that I use: Winchester Longbeard XR. These are number 4s. They pattern real nicely in my Benelli. Every shotgun should have a name, and I named mine Snoodest. A snood is this long flap of skin that hangs down on a turkey, especially when he gets excited. With the Carlson's XR choke. I bought a bunch of camo stencils on Etsy. Camoed out this Benelli. Took me about a day. When I used spray paint. When I was done painting, I covered it with a clear acrylic finish. Seems to hold up pretty well. There is one ding right here, but I put a turkey on each side. This is a red dot, actually red and green. It's made for turkey hunting. I had a buddy of mine in Peru, Maine, drill and tap the receiver on my Supernova. I use the green. I use 3.5-inch shells. I know it might be overkill, but it shoots them, so I shoot them.
Journeyman Electricians, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
This is just a Sony Handycam. Left. Cam part. Okay, action cam. The Canon HFR20. It's in a mic rig made by 7 Oak. It has a microphone built into the handle. It has this dead cat windscreen. That's what I do my main taping on. It's being recorded right now on my Sony Handycam. It's an older one. So the last few things in my bag, besides all the batteries and camera gear, this is a handheld gobbler. I don't use it very often. I don't like to call attention to other hunters. Works better with 2 hands. And then, nothing more, nothing less. It's all I use. Mouth calls. I got these from Aaron Hodgkins over at Bear Proof Outdoors. He's been nothing but helpful. Anything you need, he can make or get. I was paying top dollar for a big name call. I sent Aaron pictures of what I wanted and what I was using, and he created the same thing for me at a much better price. And he also sent me one of his new calls that it's my new favorite. It's called Ghost Wing. Another bear proof item. It's called the Turkey Tote. I don't know what he calls it, but that's what I call it. It slings onto the legs and the neck, and then it's got a handle, carry handle. I'm either going to zip tie it or use a carabiner, attach it right to my bag, probably on my front shoulder. Alright, time to shut down the pit boss.